Okay, quick story before my phone goes dead. So the other day it started snowing pretty heavy. So I decided to leave work early so that I would get home safe. I stepped out the door and the snow was up to my ankles. So I got all the snow cleared off the car and I got into my car. I went to put the wipers on and they wouldn't work. So I thought it was just they were frozen, and once I got the heat going in the car that they would come on again. So I left work anyway and I started driving. So the snow was kind of mounted in the road, and it was just too high for my car. I have a small car and it's low to the ground, so just not suitable for driving over here at all. But I was driving, then next thing it started to rain, like sleet, so the road got really slippy really quickly, and my wind wipers still wouldn't come on, so I couldn't stop because I was afraid of getting stuck with the amount of snow that was on the road. I couldn't clear my windscreen to see because my wipers wouldn't work, and the road was like a bottle. It was so slippy. So I got out of the country roads and I got onto the highway. But that was even worse. I was in the right hand lane, cars were overtaking me in the left hand lane, and you know what it's like when a big truck passes you, all the water just comes onto your windscreen. So I was freaking out. I didn't feel safe. I couldn't see. I was panicking, right? So I pulled into a garage. It was a Ford dealer. I don't drive a Ford, but they kindly offered to look at it for me. And so it wasn't a fuse, but they couldn't diagnose it because they didn't have the equipment to be able to test my car. So that was okay. Got back into my car, and at that point, I just had to find something to be grateful for. So I was grateful that it had stopped raining at that point. I was grateful that I had a warm car to sit in. I was grateful that I had a home to go to. I was grateful for those things. I didn't have to stand out in the cold and the snow. So the lesson for me was that shitty stuff is going to happen all the time. You can be sure of that. But the key is to get out of that mindset as quick as possible. And so for me, I didn't want to be stressed, anxious, pissed off. I didn't want to bring that home with me. And I didn't want to let it filter into my evening. So I chose to feel something different, something that would serve me better than being in a negative space at that point. So that was the lesson that I learned.